Helmet and the other knights quickly turned around. Ludus ordered everyone to get down. He quickly drew his sword and covered it with his energy. He fired a slash at the scorpion. The slash tore the scorpion apart. Ludus ordered his men to put themselves together. He told them that they need to get out of there. More monsters came out of hiding when he said this. The knights quickly charged forward. Before they could get far, a pit hole appeared in the ground. A knight fell into the pit with his horse. One of the scorpions caught up to him. Ludus was shocked to see the scorpion getting close to Horton. He called out to the man. Helmet quickly turned around. He realized that he could save the man if he jumps in now. He didn't know what to do. While he was contemplating on what to do, Luke turned his horse around and jumped into the pit. He asked Horton to go low. He covered his sword with his energy and swung it at the scorpion. His attack pierced through the scorpion's head. Unfortunately for him, the scorpion didn't die. Luke couldn't believe that he wasn't able to finish it off. He did not expect the scorpion's body to be so tough. He quickly turned to Horton and asked him to get on the horse. He told him that they will follow the vanguard. The man followed his order. The two of them rode forward. Helmet watched Luke as he rode his horse with Horton. After separating themselves from the town, Luke announced that everyone has exited the town. Ludus ordered the entire battalion to turn around and form their ranks. He told them that they are purging the town. The knights quickly charged at the huge snakes and monsters. Helmet believed that Horton is one of Ludus's henchmen. He told himself that he might still face Horton as an enemy in the future. This thought was what made our boy hesitate for a moment. However, Luke didn't hesitate. Even though he knows that there is a traitor within the Knight Order, Helmet wondered if Luke was too naive or if he was just a genuinely kind person. A while later, we see the knights looking at the corpses of the monsters they killed. Ludus said that things have been settled now. He did not expect that the monsters would be lying in ambush. The knight next to him told him that there is an oddly large number of scorpions among the monsters. He said that the issue might be bigger than they thought. While everyone was looking around, we see Helmet and Luke resting on a huge rock. Luke let out a sigh to show that he is tired. Our boy offered him the water in his bottle. Luke accepted the bottle and drank the water. Helmet told him that he looks like he is struggling. The boy said that he is actually disappointed by how easy it is. Helmet asked him about why he saved them. Luke asked him about what he means. Our boy explained to him that Horton and the comrades he saved might end up pointing their swords at him. Luke took a look at Horton and the other knights. He told our boy that he didn't pick up a sword to stand by and watch when people are in need. Helmet didn't know what to say. With a smile on his face, Luke told our boy that Horton isn't really a threat to him. Ludus looked at the sky. He saw that it was still bright. He said that they still have some time before they regroup. The knight next to him asked him if they should try contacting the other squad. Ludus asked him not to bother. He said that nothing must have happened since they didn't hear anything from them. He told the man that a unit led by Dasim and Romero will have no problem dealing with small-time monsters. The moment he said this, someone called out to him. The knight presented a communication orb to his captain and told him that he needs to take this call. Ludus accepted the orb and asked the man if it is a call from Dasim. The knight said that it is not. Ludus moved the orb close and said that the knight captain is speaking. The person on the other side introduced himself as Heinz. He is a garrison knight of Desert. Heinz said that he has something to report. He asked Ludus if everything is all right on their end. Ludus asked the man if something happened. Heinz looked down from his fortress wall to see a large amount of monsters. He revealed to Ludus that the monsters are gathering beneath Desert's walls. Ludus was shocked to hear that the monsters are heading towards Desert. He could not believe that the monsters that ambushed them weren't the only monsters in the area. Heinz explained to the captain that the monsters are just clustered beneath the walls. He said that most of their forces are out on expeditions. This makes it difficult for them to defend themselves. Ludus asked the man if there is any red glowing scorpion among the monsters. The knight said that there is no scorpion like that there. Ludus told the man that he understands the situation. He assured him that he will send reinforcements to him. Gorderic called out to his captain. He wanted to know the situation. Ludus informed him that the Crimson Scorpion isn't at Desert. He said that this could be a ploy to make them withdraw or split their forces. Gorderic asked his captain if monsters can really think this far ahead. Ludus reminded him that the monsters just set up an ambush for them. He said that it is not too far-fetched for them to use diversion tactics. He told the man that they won't back down so easily. He announced that they will leave a small force here to continue scouting, and the others will be sent back to Desert as reinforcement. Helmet did not expect to hear this. He realized that Ludus can send everyone to desert except his own henchmen. This means that he and Luke will be completely isolated. Our boy wondered if Ludus already planned this far ahead. Of course, Helmet didn't plan to let the captain have his way. Ludus revealed to his squad that he will send orders to the units that haven't regrouped with them yet. He said that only him and 5 others will remain there. The rest will return to desert. He told Helmet and Luke that they are going back to the city. Our boy was shocked to hear this. Ludus told the boys that they should return to desert. Luke and Helmet were shocked to hear the captain repeat himself. Luke wanted to argue with his captain, but he was cut off. Ludus asked the boy to follow his orders. He placed his hand on his shoulder and told him that he isn't sending him back because he doesn't trust his capabilities. He explained to him that he is sending him back because he trusts him. Ludus ordered his men to return there once their work is complete. He told them that they will bring down the Crimson Scorpion with their combined strength. He moved close to Luke and assured him that he will get his revenge on his grandfather's archenemy. The boy was surprised to hear this. Ludus told his men that they will move out once their preparations are complete. In the next scene, we see Helmet and Luke riding with their unit. Our boy wondered about what Ludus was thinking. He knew that the man had the perfect opportunity to trap him and Luke. He did not understand why the captain sent them away. Based on the situation, there is a high chance that Ludus is the traitor. However, this is only Helmet's speculation. The man has never acted suspicious. Our boy wondered if Ludus was acting on the first prince's orders. He quickly removed this thought from his head. He decided not to overthink things. He knew that he could not let his guard down because tragedy always arrives without warning. While Helmet was thinking, Luke called out to him. He asked our boy if he respects the divine swordsman. He asked him if he feels the urge to destroy the Crimson Scorpion to avenge the divine swordsman. Helmet did not know why the boy asked this question. Luke revealed to him that even though he carries the blood of the divine swordsman and inherited his swordsmanship, he doesn't really feel like he has to avenge him. He said that it might be because he never had a single connection with the divine swordsman. He revealed to Helmet that he was a bit disappointed when his captain spoke about avenging the divine swordsman earlier. The boy felt like the person who advised him to prove himself with his own strength still saw the divine swordsman in him. Luke asked our boy if what he is saying is weird. Helmet told the boy that he sounds a bit spoiled, especially since he got everything he has from the divine swordsman. Luke did not expect this. He told our boy that talking to him always makes his worries feel insignificant. Helmet told the boy that he needs to focus on how he will survive for now. He reminded him that someone gave him something before they left Basor. Luke recalled that someone actually gave him something. He said that he forgot to check it because he was so distracted. When Luke looked into his bag, he found the paper. Helmet did not expect it to be a note. Luke said that he can already guess who sent the note to him. When he opened it, he saw that it was from the second prince. Our boy moved close to him and asked him to read out what is in the paper. The second prince wrote that he hopes Luke isn't too late in reading the letter. He wanted to tell Luke to do something if he is in desert. Before Luke could read what the second prince sent, a knight asked him and Helmet to stay in formation. The moment he said this, our boy felt his seed of darkness spread its energy around his body. Everything around him was telling him that something was approaching them. Helmet sensed something dangerous. He quickly drew his sword and asked everyone to stop their horses. The knights quickly turned around. A huge snake came out of the ground and grabbed one of the knights with its mouth. Different monsters jumped out from the ground. They surrounded the squad from all angles. Gorderic ordered the knights to prepare for battle. The moment he said this, he saw something shocking. The monster's shadow covered everything around them. The Crimson Scorpion emerged from the ground. Luke couldn't believe his eyes. The other monsters charged at the group. Gorderic ordered the knight next to him to contact their captain. The man said that they can't do anything because the signal isn't going through. While they were panicking, Helmet and Luke moved past Gorderic at a crazy speed. They tore a scorpion apart with their swords. Helmet told Luke that the monster belongs to him since he got the first hit. Luke was shocked to hear this. He couldn't believe that our boy was really keeping score at this moment. Our boy asked him not to worry. He told him that he is also keeping score for him too. Luke reluctantly thanked him. Immediately he did this. A huge snake charged at them. The boys quickly moved in different directions. Helmet noticed that the snake was coming towards him. The monster pressed him to the ground. Luke was shocked to see this. He called out to Helmet. Our boy tore the monster's head apart. He cut it into pieces. He didn't even flinch. Luke said that Helmet is so reckless. Gorderic believed that they were both reckless. The knights put themselves together and launched an attack on the monsters. Helmet came out of the hole the monster pushed him in. He realized that the Crimson Scorpion hasn't joined the fight since the beginning. It was simply speculating. Our boy noticed that the monsters seemed less aggressive than usual. It was as if they were searching for something. Helmet noticed the orb on the monster's head. He quickly realized something. He remembered that Mikhail said that there was a report of someone who dressed like a Lumen priest passing through the southern desert of Basor before the final match. In the next scene, we see Ludus looking at the sky. His vice captain asked him if there is something he has forgotten. Ludus said that he didn't forget anything. With a creepy smile on his face, he told Alvis that it is about time that something arrived. The scene shifts, and we are taken back to Helmet. Our boy quickly turned around and called out to Luke. The boy was surprised to hear Helmet's voice. Before he could react, a huge snake came out of the ground and grabbed him with its tail. Helmet quickly ran to him. He took out his sword and swung it at the monster. The monster was able to dodge his attack. It dragged Luke into the sand. Our boy could not believe his eyes. A man appeared out of nowhere and said that their target has been secured. He ordered the monsters to kill the rest of the knights. The monsters became more aggressive. After a while, the sky became red. It was as if it was covered in blood. The man dressed like a Lumen priest came out of hiding. He stood next to the Crimson Scorpion. He told someone that he is the only one left. He described the person as the unlucky lamb that somehow survived. Of course, the person he was talking to was Helmet. Our boy was surrounded with the bodies of the knights and the monsters. He glared at the priest with so much anger in his eyes. At first, Helmet thought that the unpleasant energy piercing his heart was demonic energy. He thought that his seed of darkness was reacting to the demonic energy. However, the crystal embedded in the scorpion's forehead and the energy radiating from the priest is not demonic energy. This otherworldly sensation was divine power. The priest told Helmet that he possesses a strength that is hard to believe. He did not expect our boy to take out almost all his summoned monsters by himself and still have energy to spare. Even though Helmet was young, his strength was far beyond common sense. The priest told our boy that he can sense a faint, ominous energy from him. He asked our boy to tell him what he is. Helmet ignored him and asked him to tell him where he took Luke. The priest let out a sigh. He said that talking is pointless. He told our boy that there is no need for him to know and there is no need for him to tell him. He revealed to Helmet that the Desire reinforcement must all suffer a tragic accident and be completely wiped out today. Our boy did not expect to hear this. He couldn't believe that the man will sacrifice all his subordinates like pawns to capture Luke Yeager. He said that Ludus must be really terrified of the divine swordsman's heir. The priest did not expect to hear this from Helmet. With a serious look on his face, he asked our boy if he is really an outsider. Helmet took a stance and told the man that things won't go as smoothly as it did with the divine swordsman. He assured him that he will find a way to force his mouth open to find Luke and stop Ludus. The priest smiled when he heard this. He began to laugh like a crazy person. He asked our boy if he is sure about what he said. He advised our boy to rethink the chain of command. He took off his hood and asked Helmet if the second prince didn't inform him that Ludus is another piece on the chessboard. He revealed to our boy that this mission took place due to the will of the high priest Nardalos. He said that the mission is to bury the divine swordsman and eliminate his grandson. He told Helmet that he will turn himself into an enemy of Lumen if he tries to save the divine swordsman's grandson. Our boy could not believe what he was hearing. He recalled that Talon mentioned that he heard a rumor that the temple directly intervened to eliminate the divine swordsman. The temple was trying to expand their influence, and the divine swordsman of Basor was a thorn on their side. Helmet tightened his grip on his sword. He said that he has changed his mind. He appeared in front of the priest and swung his sword at him. The priest blocked his attack with a shield made from his energy. With a menacing look in his eyes, Helmet promised the man that he will force his mouth open one way or another. He said that he will find Luke after tearing him apart. The priest laughed and called our boy a reckless bastard. He said that the second prince needs to reevaluate his judgment of people. The scene shifts, and we are taken to another part of the desert. We see the snake carrying Luke raise its tail out of the ground. The snake threw him to the ground and went back down. The boy coughed as his body got slammed to the ground. He quickly raised his head up. The moment he did this, Ludus appeared in front of him. With a cold look in his eyes, Ludus welcomed Luke. The boy was surprised to see his captain. He asked him about where the others are. Ludus asked the boy if he can stand. He asked him to walk with him. Luke pushed himself up. Ludus took Luke away from the place he met him. Luke followed the man without questioning him. As they walked forward, the boy became nervous. Before he could say anything, Ludus mentioned his grandfather. He revealed to him that Darien is someone he respects more than anyone. He said that he worked for over 10 years and rose to the position of vice captain to gain Darien's recognition. The man reminded Luke that he once asked him to earn recognition in base or through his own strength. He said that only ignorant brats think that they can reach their ideal self through efforts alone. Luke did not expect to hear this. He told his captain that he has a question for him. He said that he doesn't want to believe it, but someone once gave him a warning. He said that the person asked him to never let himself be alone in a room with his captain. With a desperate look on his face, Luke asked his captain to tell him that it is a misunderstanding. He begged him to say that it is a lie. He asked Ludus if all the trust he placed in him was a lie. Ludus stood at the entrance of a cave and revealed to Luke that this is the place where his grandfather was last seen before he went missing. Luke was shocked to hear this. Ludus drew his sword and told the boy that he lured the divine swordsman there, stripped him of everything, and buried him deep within the forest of roots. He told Luke that he will also meet the same fate. Immediately he said this, he raised his sword. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want more of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.